Hello everyone, welcome to Success Education. Today we'll be continuing with the Gala Model Question Paper of English, paper number 5, section B. For that, you need to read the stanza and give the answers for the following questions. For that, the 16th question is, what is the poet's opinion about the world? So the answer is, according to the poet, the world will end in fire. Second, what is the contradictory opinion of public? The contradictory opinion of public is the debate whether the world will end in fire or ice. Third one, how are ice and fire similar to each other though they have contradictory traits? Both ice and fire are similar in the sense that both of them would destroy everything in the world. Now we'll continue with the 19th question that you need to select the correct figures of speech from the options given. For that, 19th one is, no use to say, oh, there are other balls. Answer is option number C, litotes. 20, well behind his desperate eyes. So the answer is option number C, transferred epithet. Now we'll continue with the question answers, 3 to 4 sentences questions. 21st question is, why did the poet not offer the boy money to buy another ball? For that, the introduction is, this question is taken from the poem The Ball Poem by John Berryman. This poem is about losing something which we love and then learning to grow up. It is a poem about a little boy who is experiencing grief after the loss of his ball. And the main answer is, the poet watched the boy who was plunged in grief at the loss of his ball. He did not offer the boy money to buy another ball. He felt that another ball could not console the boy. It seemed the boy had the ball for a long time. The poet also wanted to make the boy realize the epistemology of loss. 22nd one, give the central idea of the poem Animals. For that, the introduction is, this question is taken from the poem Animals by Walt Whitman. In this poem, the poet admires animals for being better than human beings. The poet wishes to live with animals and to experience a life where no one complains and where everyone is free of sins and sorrows. And the main answer is, Walt Whitman wants to tell us that humans have become complicated and false. They have forgotten their true nature. They want to earn more and more so that they can own more and more luxurious commodities. They do sins in order to earn, then they repent. Their sins have made them restless. Humans trouble their companions discussing their duties to God. On the other hand, animals are free from all types of trivial anxieties, so they are still living their natural life. 23rd one, describe the tiger in the cage. This question is taken from the poem A Tiger in the Zoo by Leslie Norris. This poem contrasts a tiger when it is in its natural habitat and when it is imprisoned in a zoo. The poet felt pity for the tiger in the zoo. According to the poet, the tiger should have been in the jungle, and the main answer is, the tiger in the cage is just a diminished form of his original self. He paces up and down in the cage restlessly. He is confined in the narrow cell and keeps staring the stars as if longing for freedom. He is helpless and draws pity for his condition. He doesn't take any notice of the visitors who come there. 24th one, what is dust of snow? How has it changed the poet's mood? This question is taken from the poem Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. This poem tells that even a simple movement has a large significance. Both the crow and hemlock tree in the poem signify that the poet was not in a good mood, and so he describes the dark, depressive and bitter side of nature to present his similar mood. And the main answer is, the dust of snow means the fine particles of snow. The falling of snow on the poet changed his mood. The soft and cold touch of snow changed the poet's mood from sad to happy. Now he feels revived and obliged to the beauty of nature. 25th one, is Amanda an orphan? What could Amanda do if she were a mermaid? This question is taken from the poem Amanda by Robin Klein. The poem focuses on the upbringing of a small child whose name is Amanda. It focuses on the struggles which a child is facing, and the main answer is, the way Amanda is being told about do's and don'ts, she cannot be an orphan. As a mermaid, Amanda could drift blissfully in the sea. Drifting is different from swimming. While swimming amounts to controlled strokes, drifting is more careless. Swimming can be extraneous, but drifting can be more pleasant. Now for the next topic, you need to read the passage and answer the questions that are given below. For that, the 26th question is, how was Tricky lucky? Tricky was lucky as he had a whole wardrobe of tweed coats for the cold weather and a raincoat for the wet days. 27th one, what was wrong with Tricky? Tricky was not eating anything for the past few days. He refused even his favorite dishes and had bouts of vomiting. 28th one, why did Mrs. Pumphrey swoon? Mr. Harriot suggested to Mrs. Pumphrey that Tricky needed to be hospitalized for about a fortnight to be kept under observation. She almost swooned as she was sure he would pine and die if he did not see her every day. Now again you need to see the paragraph and answer the questions that are given below. For that, 29th question is, how did the writer guess that the meal he had cooked was terrible? The writer guessed that the meal he had cooked was terrible because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told him to be off. 30th one, how did the writer make money? When the writer went to buy the day's supplies, he used to make profit of about a rupee a day. This way he used to make money. And here we come to the end of section B. I hope you have understood complete section B, and section C will be continued in the next video. Thank you for watching my video and do subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.